Alright, so this is a suggestion via a channel member. The name of the video is Who Do Trump Voters Blame? It's Not Who You Think, featuring John Russell. This is coming from the channel More Perfect Union. Let's check it out. Let's jump into it, guys.
You guys want to vote?
I'll vote.
You'll vote?
Who should we blame for our biggest problems? That question is at the heart of politics.
Okay.
And it's what brought me to the Allegan County Fair, to see a musician who went viral for blaming a very powerful group of people.
Oliver Anthony. Oh, no, I see you. We know that we all know the song, bro. We're not gonna let it play though. No.
We recorded it on a Saturday. I think he uploaded it on Tuesday. And by Thursday, man, we were on a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
The year's least
Super
likely
mega
number one
viral.
single.
The message that's resonating with millions of Americans right now.
I've seen songs go viral, but that's pretty bananas, son. Your shit went to the moon.
Rich Men North of Richmond isn't your average country song. It's not about trucks or cold beer. It's about rich men who control our lives. And that message resonated across the political spectrum.
I mean, he was speaking for the masses.
This applies to everybody that is
Cliff
not in a
Beats.
position of power, and that is 99% of us.
He spoke facts on that thing too.
He said the rich man trying to take control.
The rich men north of Richmond.
But from the moment it took off, the song's meaning was also hotly debated.
Why is this song striking such a nerve in this country right now?
Our country is in decline. We need to send Joe Biden back to his basement and reverse American decline.
It's funny kind of seeing the response to it. Like, that song has nothing to do with Joe Biden, you know? It's a lot bigger than Joe Biden.
Right.
So what is the song?
It's the people that control Joe Biden. Joe Biden is basically just the face of a think tank, basically.
Song actually about?
Now,
Why did it
at least.
resonate so widely? And who do people blame for their biggest problems? The answer to those questions tell a bigger story about what's really going on in our politics.
Oh, boy.
And why we're so damn divided.
We have way more in common than we'd like to believe. We have a common enemy. We do. How are we feeling about the concert? Excited?
Excited. It's freaking Oliver Anthony. We had it.
We gotta do it.
Before he picked up a guitar, Oliver Anthony was working low-wage factory jobs.
I like him because he's an ordinary person. He refuses to do big, stadium shows.
He's speaking out for people who sometimes don't speak out for themselves.
And some of his biggest songs are about the struggle of working-class life. You've got hits like Ain't Got a Dollar.
Oh yeah, guys, he actually has a gigantic catalog of amazing songs. Like, if you have not encountered him, please go check out Oliver Anthony's music.
But Rich Men North of Richmond is by far the biggest.
Yeah.
I've been selling my soul.
Bro, all right, so here's the thing. This song is heavily copyrighted. And I'm guessing the channel that is posting it most likely has the rights to use it. Yeah, we don't have the rights to use it. No.
Gonna, but I couldn't afford the tickets, so.
Oh, I feel like that's kind of related to Rich Men North of Richmond, right?
Yeah, it for sure is. I work 7 days a week, and I still can't afford to even pay for my own apartment right now. So.
Yeah. So what?
You're wearing a neck full of pearls.
What do you do?
I work at a daycare 4 days a week, and then 3 days a week I work at a movie theater as a cook, and then some weekends I work another job that I've been working for a couple of years. So.
Should one job be enough?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, it
Why
should.
do you think it isn't?
Politics. I mean.
Politics is all.
To be honest, I mean, yeah, it's the donors that are saying they don't want to, I don't know, allow certain things to exist in the United States of America because it loses large benefactors' money. That's really what it is, bro. You don't know who to blame. It's the people that are, telling the donors to be donors, basically, right? That's really that's what it is, bro. Yeah, if you want to fix things, yeah, fix that.
Also the answer that Oliver Anthony offers in the song's most famous line.
Rich man north of Richmond.
Yes. The song is amazing, guys. So if you haven't heard it, please go check it out.
What you think? Wanna know?
Nope. You can't do that, guys. I
Typically
apologize.
resonate with you, like rich people.
Well, obviously, fuck DC.
Okay, right.
Fuck the government. I can't even trust our own government that's supposed to be like looking out for us. I can't even trust people in high power. And
They're looking
I
out for
feel
the
like we should.
donors
The
almost
richest
exclusively.
people on Earth, do they have too much power, too little, or just enough?
Too much. Are you kidding me? Way too much.
How much blame do you give to like the biggest companies on Earth?
Amazon and Elon Musk and Disney, of course.
Yeah.
Because all of them are money scandals.
Do you personally feel like you're living by the same set of rules that Elon Musk is living by?
No.
I feel like he can get away with a lot
No.
more because he has money. He can pay off. I feel like a lot of the courts and stuff are rigged to people who have money.
You try to start a business, you're getting punched down on by a bigger business. Like my cousin started a liquor company, did really well. His name was this close to somebody else's. Like punches straight down.
The big corporations have to get knocked down a little bit.
Bro, if that happens to you, just change your name. Isn't that how that works? Right? Like if you change your name to something, you can then use it as a right, right? I guess just in case, well, not just in case, but like hopefully it's not like Pisney, let's say. Don't do that. That's probably not going to work. But if it's like somewhat close.
Get knocked down a little bit. I grew up on a hog farm in southeast Missouri. There is no little man hog farms anymore. Prices are outrageous. I mean, we can't. I went the other day $5 up for a dozen eggs because they want to make more and more money. Yeah, it's like, okay, we got away with making 10 cents. Oh, they won't care if we gouge them another 2 pennies. Well, next thing you know, they're making triple and quadruple what they're supposed to make.
How important to you is it for us to do something about that? Corporations just kind of be able to charge whatever they want.
I think we all, like I said, if we don't do something about it, our country's going to go to hell real quick.
Clearly, there's a lot of blame here for the richest men on Earth, not just the ones who live north of Richmond. But for Oliver Anthony, the blame doesn't exactly stop there.
Lord, we got folks in.
Okay. Nothing to eat. Oh yeah, that was the line. The milking welfare. Right. Then you 300 pounds. You're the fudge rounds, right? Yeah.
Where does that line song land?
That line was crazy.
One of the things that resonated.
Don't even go to the welfare part. We don't want to go there. I'll probably get thrown out of here.
My view is if you're able to work, you should work. I don't care who you are, where you're from. Pay your own bills, pay your own way. If you can work.
Well, I think some of those programs are great programs. Don't get me wrong, right? They're great programs, but they're not a lifetime program. They are a stepping stone program, right?
Yeah, they should definitely be like a limitation on it completely, right? Like, listen, the government will assist you for 1 year. That's it. And that's like 1 year every decade, I'd say. Make it like that, right? And then after that, you understand you have to do something with yourself. You cannot sit there and just milk the government. You cannot. It's making everything crazy, right? But all right, it's good.
Hey, so people
and like places like this rural type area are like the largest consumers of government welfare and like food stamp programs and things like that. So you definitely want to make sure you have to work to survive. Like, do not allow people to just give you things forever. That's not how life should be, bro. Right? Like, what honor is that?
fall in hard times, and okay, let me help you up. Let me pick you up. Now carry on.
And also, I have family that has been on welfare that has made it on the other side, right? It's what you want to do with it.
You can use it.
You can use it to what you want to
point
do.
is living
Okay.
on it. Right.
That's a big thing we came out for. Like, who's really causing our problems? People on welfare or like really big billionaires? Like, where do you come
welfare
down?
is amazing. Like I've been a single mom. My girls have been.
I think it's the people that use it and abuse it.
Yeah,
I think that's the problem.
Here's the thing.
It's a bit of both.
About 2/3 of Americans use welfare at some point in their life.
Okay.
And over
2/3.
half of children in the U.S. will have used food stamps by the time they turn 18.
I would have never, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I would have never guessed that it was actually that high.
Percentages are high, and higher than they used to be. That's a trend that started long before Joe Biden or Donald Trump became president. The truth is, millions of Americans are forced to rely on welfare because their jobs don't pay a living wage.
Oh, like Walmart employees, right? See, get the donors, get these gigantic rich companies that are sending donors in to make sure that the let's say the minimum wage itself cannot be raised just a little bit. Like, does it have to be as crazy as like California wants it to be? No, bro, that's a no. Right? That's an absolute no, but you need to make sure every single job, for the most part, has the ability at least to cover the poverty line in the United States of America, right? Because it seems like corporations like Walmart are hiring people and keeping their wages just low enough, right? So they don't have to pay insurance, they don't have to pay all these other things, bro. It's absolutely crazy, right? It's one of the richest companies on this planet.
Because companies like Walmart skimp on wages while our tax dollars make up the difference. And that kind of corporate welfare is how you get one family owning more wealth than the bottom 40% of Americans.
It's between the billionaires and the corporate lobbies versus folks that are on welfare. Who is more to blame for the problems that we face?
I will still take the elites on that one. My thing is, I will never punch down. So it's if there's a problem,
I respect that.
It's
I respect that.
Like, I mean, you can look below, but like most of those people lost their way so long ago. Everyone's just so separated that I don't know if we can ever get back to it. We're so divided against ourselves, common people, for what cause?
I say that all the time.
Who
all the time.
Words in Richmond, north of Richmond. You know, the words say that there's people on the street with nothing to eat and the obese milking welfare. And that's not the fault of those people. Welfare only makes up a small percentage of our budget. If we can fuel a proxy war in a foreign land, but we can't take care of our own, that's all the song's trying to say.
From the moment it went viral, Rich Men North of Richmond was the subject of intense political debate.
When a person like yourself gets labeled a right-wing, left-wing fanatic, like right out of the gate.
both in like a week and a half, then yeah, at least I know I'm doing something right.
The truth is, Rich Men North of Richmond
That singer
resonated with
reacts.
an audience that was much broader than some of the media coverage might suggest.
He's speaking up for the way most of us feel.
The struggle for everybody right now is too real, and it shouldn't be that way.
It's a come together, let's stop the bullshit type of song. This is what we need more of.
When I look at Republicans and Democrats, I see people who are bitter and angry and disgusted with a system that isn't serving anyone.
Everything he speaks about is like exactly where I'm coming from. People are just so, like that guy holding the sign where it was like, drain the Dems. And I go, you realize like Republicans are equally responsible for a lot of the stuff going on over there. So it's like, if you can't
listen to this guy.
We're never going to go anywhere.
And I always try to point this out in the videos that we react to, right? Or the ones, how about this? The ones that you guys send me. Again, this is the common thread here, bro. Like, listen, stop choosing sides, bro. Like, stop living in that echo chamber, because trust me, you and your, let's say, I don't know, son or wife's brother are sitting at the dinner table. You guys have two politically different ideologies, and you guys don't like each other. Why? Right? Why? Because you both are stuck in your echo chambers, guys. Like, there used to be times in our history where the wife would be one thing and vote one specific way, and then the husband would vote another very specific way, right? It's just how things have been. But now you start to see people being like, "Oh, if my husband votes for this person, I'm going to divorce him." What are you talking about? Right? That's where we are right now, and this is the time we're in. It's absolutely disgusting. Okay, and you can literally see the wrongs and the rights, right, in both sides occasionally, right? But we are at a despicable time in our history politically, right? And it has bled completely into, bro, cultish behavior on both sides, and it's nuts, bro. Right? But all right, let's get it.
Not even signing really for Democrat or Republican.
What's right and what's wrong?
Yes, period.
I feel like that should be how it is in politics.
At the end of the day, it shouldn't be a right or left party. It's what's right and what's wrong.
The working class.
But Allegan County is also a deep red county. So while there's support here for the message in Rich Men North of Richmond,
right, they're still going to vote the same way. We know, but that's the reality, right? Unfortunately, people say one thing, and then when it's time to actually pull the trigger on something, then they're going to vote how they've been voting because they feel as if it's right? I mean, that happens in blue states too, the same way, bro, same way. People say one thing, but when they get to that line, oh yeah. But guys, keep this in mind also. when it comes to both of these sides, they're like the best of friends. Like, you guys know this, right? Like, they have dinners together. They invite each other over and drink beers together, while the people, right, the constituents for the most part, are sitting there hating each other. I find that absolutely crazy.
There's also a lot of support for someone else.
I think Trump resonates because he's not a politician. Until you
I
get
think so
at
too.
least half
I think so
in
too.
Washington that's not politicians, we're not going to get rid of the problem.
Your politics are interesting to me because there's like so much that I agree with in there. But, you know, just transparently, I hate Donald Trump because he's from the billionaire class and that's all he's going to work for, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah.
Why go with him instead of, say, leave the top of the ticket blank, go down ballot? Like, how do you make that decision for yourself, holding the opinions that you
I love getting challenged on questions like that. No, I love that. I agree with you too. So it basically comes down, what's the lesser of the two evils right now? I mean, I just think about the 4 years when he was president. Obviously, in my opinion, he's the world's best crime boss. And then you see people posting like, in the arms of Jesus, like I was persecuted too, and I'm like, dude, what are we doing?
Does it feel like the system's so
That's the
captured
crazy
that you
part.
need a crime boss to get out of it? Is that
100,000%? I truly believe like that is where it starts.
One last question. Like if it wasn't Trump, it wasn't anybody who's currently here, if you were custom building the exact kind of political candidate you would love to vote for, what kind of stuff would they really stand for?
Wouldn't be a politician. He'd come from a working family, him a working man or woman, him or her herself, and stand up for the little guy. Because nobody stands up for the little guy in the middle class from day one of this United States has built the United States. And we're the ones that always get shit on. Yeah.
So, who should we blame for our biggest problems? On that question, we're divided.
Well put.
Where do you come down? Who do you think, if you had to make a choice?
Sometimes we punch up at the richest men on earth.
Is it one? Yeah, tally. There you go. Thanks, man. You're welcome. Appreciate it.
And sometimes we punch down at the powerless, the people who remind us that the system feels broken beyond repair.
You guys want to vote?
I'll vote.
You'll vote? Poor people. We got one vote for poor people.
But it's worth asking, who profits from pitting us against each other?
Hi, everyone.
And how the hell do we fight back?
You remember in Bug's Life when the grasshopper's like, if they figure out that they outnumber us 500 to 1, we're screwed. It's exactly the same thing. We have 75% of the population punching down, and it's like, oh great, look at us. We're doing exactly what they wanted.
Everybody wants everybody to fight each other. All these high people don't want peace, because then they lose their money.
Rich people, one vote for rich.
If we all work together as a world, as a nation, we would all be happy. We wouldn't have to worry about working for our money 24/7. You know, like we just need to work together.
Oh, baby. Oh, the youth are coming out too, bro. You feel like we have power we don't realize?
Yes, I think they have us so dumbed down to believe that we can't. We will never make any progress because we're looking here when we should be looking up.
Thanks, bro. Definitely. There she is. Pass that around.
Goddamn lie, they broke out.
We are more divided today than we've ever been. Everything is about one party or one person trying to hold some moral high ground over the other,
Biden,
just for the sake of being able to point your finger down at them. And it's like, what the hell are we doing?
Unbalanced, which way? There she is. We're racking them up. Power of the pen, baby. Thank you for voting. We appreciate you.
All right, guys, this was a great video. Like a really, really good one, guys. There's an issue though. So here's the thing. When it comes to like, which one is bad? Let's say, which one is breaking our country? Like, which one is actually the problem? Are it the rich people or is it the poor people? The problem with that is, poor, I think, is easy to kind of visualize and we're going to realize, right? But to the extreme poor, what exactly is rich, right? I mean, rich could be someone that's making $75,000, right? That could be someone who is also considered what's the metric for rich? That's a different thing to a lot of people. And I'm sure even if you ask someone who's making, I don't know, let's say $500,000 a year, what exactly is rich? They're not going to say them. You see what I'm saying here? So There needs to be a specific definition of what rich is in 2024, because, right? My personal opinion. But yeah, I would personally say you shouldn't be making $1 billion, bro. I know you're gonna come at me in the comments. I smell it. Yeah, I don't even understand that number, bro. Like $1 million now, right? But $1 billion? Nah, I don't like that. 100 million? 200? Nah, there's obviously an issue somewhere. Okay, all right. 50 billion. 2 billion. Guys, that's too much. This is too much money, bro. I'm sorry. All right, there needs to be a cap. All right, but okay, hold on. That would stop innovation, and that's kind of my big problem, because obviously some of the richest people on earth are the ones who are innovating things. Okay, but I still don't think you should have $1 billion. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know. I just don't like it. All right, there are too many people that I don't know, bro. Maybe you need to take less money monthly. Like if you're making like a couple $100 million or like $50 million a week type thing, or like $1 million, every other day type of thing, I think that's a problem. That means the people that are actually working physically for your company are not being paid enough money. Like that should definitely be spread out a little bit. Just gonna be honest. It's my opinion here. But either way, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. All right, catch you guys later.
Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd, along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.